And now, let's head over to the Trail Appliances kitchen.
Well, Statistics Canada data shows that food prices are stabilizing, but a recent study says food insecurity and food bank use all at an all-time high. Here to help families make affordable, healthy, and easy meals is home economist Jodi Kachkar, who joins us often here with these types of ideas. And we're talking pizza today.
We are talking pizza today. I love pizza. It's one of my favorites. And so I can say when I had a teenager and child at home, pizza was a regular Friday night meal, but I never loved what I could buy. And takeout pizza is expensive.
For
so
sure.
I like what I make better. And I love what I make on the barbecue.
Okay, great. So we're going to make our own pizza ovens using the barbecue.
Absolutely.
How do we do that?
So you will need to make a few purchases. You need to buy yourself a pizza stone, something that will fit on your barbecue. So maybe take some measurements before you go. I'll tell you why I say that, right? So please measure before you go. And I think this was probably $25.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't need to be expensive. A pizza peel is a handy piece of equipment. I got this at Winners. And then you'll need a rolling pin, some parchment paper, and some pizza dough.
Okay. Now let's talk about pizza dough. Do you make it yourself or do you buy it?
I make it myself. That being said, you can buy it for just about $1 a ball at like the Italian Center or any Italian grocery store. So if you run out of time, buy your pizza dough.
You can do that pretty
Absolutely.
inexpensively. What about toppings?
I usually just dig around in my refrigerator because I buy a lot of staples. So you'll need some kind of cheese. That would be nice, and then see what's there. I've also made spinach pesto and homemade pizza sauce because I like what I make better than what I can buy.
Okay, so what goes into the sauce and the pesto?
Okay, so pizza sauce, it's a can of tomato paste, so it's a little over $1. And then you're gonna add some water, a little bit of oil, some spices, salt and pepper.
Okay, there you are. Pretty easy.
Yeah, pesto, baby spinach, some dried basil because it's hard to get fresh right now.
Sure.
Nuts, almonds, or pine nuts are lovely if you have them. If not, no. And then some oil, salt and pepper, lemon juice.
Okay, and can basically anything as far as toppings go on a pizza?
Absolutely. You just need cheese to kind of hold it all together.
Now, when it comes to cheese can be expensive as well. Do you sacrifice something if you go with the cheaper options?
No, I think it's about quantity, I would say. So I just buy like basic no-name mozzarella for mine. It's always more expensive to buy pre-shredded cheese.
Sure.
So I would not recommend that. It also goes bad faster. So just buy a block and have a grater.
Now, what about meat toppings, that sort of thing? The cheaper you go, maybe you're worried about what's inside that.
Yes, and I would say that's probably true. If it is a less expensive cost, then it will be often have some more fillers in there. So my recommendation is buy it at the deli, and then you can get the slices you want. And really, like, you want 20 to 50 grams of sliced pepperoni. Okay. So buy what you want at the very smallest amount.
Okay. Now, for the cooking, actually, on the barbecue, some people are used to like looking through the oven to see. What's your strategy when you're cooking on the barbecue?
So you want to put your pizza stone on your barbecue and then light them up to again start it because this has to preheat.
Okay.
And then it'll need probably 20 or 30 minutes. So let it just heat up while you put your pizza together. You'll need to cut yourself a piece of parchment that is the same size as your pizza stone so you know how big to roll your pizza. So you're going to build your pizza on your parchment, you're going to top it, and then you're going to walk this out to your barbecue and slide it on. Parchment and all.
Okay.
And then it'll probably take, it'll be a little bit of an experiment. My pizzas cook in about 5 to 8 minutes, and it sort of depends on how cold it is outside. But my barbecue gets up to 700 degrees, which is typical, so you don't need a lot of time.
Okay, that sounds great. And you've got the pizza there. What's on the toppings there?
So this was last night's adventure. I had pizza sauce, I had a little bit of pepperoni, I had some spinach, mozzarella, some goat cheese.
Fantastic. That's what you can make. Jodi, thank you so much for your advice.
You're welcome.
Always appreciate it. For the spinach pesto and pizza dough recipe, you can go to our website. You can find this whole segment again, ctvnewsedmonton.ca.